Yo!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It has been quite some time. I know, I suck. This past drift season had a lot of ups and downs. A lot of figuring out and tinkering with the car, trying to get things right, and I didn't really have like the time or energy or motivation to record everything and put a bunch of videos together. Some stuff that happened was the car kept having overheating issues, so tried a couple different fan setups, thermostat setups. Ended up getting something that works pretty good for the most part. It stays pretty cool, but still gets a little warm here and there if I'm like beating on it, but you know, you get that with a drift car. Had some power steering issues, had some gear issues, grip issues, a lot of stuff. We got it pretty dialed in. I'm trying another new ratio this year. Gonna try to get a little more towards the mid-range instead of being kind of like kiss and limiter, which is what the 436 was doing with like the power level I'm at. I just put a new LS6 intake on last week. Going to get retuned mid-February, so I'm putting 409s in it. Hopefully that'll be better with that power ratio. Cut my season short due to a little incident with Anthony. He got into me pretty good right here. Crunched the body up, bent some arms in the back, threw everything off. It was a night event. Get this thing to focus here. It was a night event, and they were running a layout a little different than what they usually do. And we went out on our first lap, and how they do it is you do 2 laps and you come in. Halfway through our first lap, they sent the next set of drivers in a tandem right as we were like coming up on grid. So I saw that I was in lead, Anthony was behind me chasing. I saw them coming out, so I jam on my brakes, and then Anthony comes barreling into me because he had no idea what was going on. It all happened so fast. The 2 guys that got sent out crashed into each other, broke a bunch of fiberglass on their cars. I'll try to put the clip in if I can figure it out. We got an angle from my car and from Anthony's car. That was like 3/4 of the way through the season. So I cut my season short just because I didn't feel like dealing with everything and fixing the car, this, that, the other thing. You'll also notice it is no longer blue. That is because I knew to fix that quarter panel would have been quite the process, pulling that out and then trying to rewrap it and like match everything. So we went and decided to unwrap the car. The 4 of us, actually, me, Nick, Anthony, and Mikey, were like, let's be different this year. We're all gonna have matching cars. So we're all rewrapping them, getting matching liveries and everything. Nick, he'll be here shortly. His car's probably gonna stay blue this season. I'll explain why when he gets here. It's a pretty funny story. So today, I didn't take them out of my truck yet, but I'll show you in a minute. Cutting the rear off and putting SFP, I'll figure it out. Over fenders on the rear. I have these front full replacements for the front from JP Fiber. Don't order from them, by the way, sketchy company. So these are 35 mil wider front overs. The rears are 40. I got a front bumper for it too. The whole front end's gonna get put on this weekend. I'm bringing the car to Nils at Accurate Fabrications. He's doing tube front, fixing my front suspension studs and putting a new exhaust on the car. So he's gonna put all the body panels on with the tube front, make all the new mounting points and all that. It's pretty exciting stuff. Got Wise Fab for the car. That'll be another video. I actually went to put it on a couple weeks ago, make a video about that, to find out that the main chassis studs for the caster arm, compression arm, Yeah, so the stud on the passenger side completely snapped in half and rotten away. The driver's side is loose, so Nils is gonna cut the frame out, weld a new frame section in with new studs. Then I'll get the car back, put the wise fab on. I'll make a video about that, and then the car is gonna go to Nate at Innate Autosports for an alignment. And then we gotta go to Turbo Mike in a couple weeks to get tuned. I ordered the wrap the other day, so we'll get the wrap. Definitely me and Anthony's cars are getting wrapped. Mikey's car is already the color that we were gonna wrap him. So he's just gonna change his livery, and then Nick, we'll see what Nick does. He might be able to squeeze out a wrap before the season starts. If not, definitely midway through. Other than that, wise fab, new gearing, body kit, wrap, paint. I vented my hood, so that looks pretty sick. Kind of a process, not gonna lie, but it's gonna look sick. It already does look sick, but once it's all one color and all the panels are on and everything's matchy, I'm excited for it. That's also gonna help tremendously with getting hot air out of the engine bay, so I'll keep that cool. Waiting for Anthony and Nick to get here. We'll get the overs out of the bed of my truck. We'll get everything mocked up, start cutting, mounting stuff. Should be good. All right. So I drained it because Nils asked me to. What's the out of the Jeep, dude? It's been sitting for a couple months.
He wants it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dialed. Give it like 150 horsepower, so it'll drift on the fucking on the pavement.
Real slick over there where he is.
Yo, what happened? Are you trying to bank third?
Yeah.
You probably can. You got to do it mid slide.
Oh, it's beeping.
No, you put the blinker on.
Did I?
Yeah, there's blinkers?
I did.
Oh.
Pizza. Pizza.
Oh, kid got a bandsaw? Gnarly, dude. Hercules.
I'm pretty special right
The
there.
fucking unit.
Oh, dude, they even got the holes in them already? Love that. Or where to put the holes?
30-minute piece.
Peace. Crash quarter panel? Fixed quarter. 9. that side's way better. You stay there.
That's not what it happened, but they definitely saw it.
Thanks, man.
Oh, kid's nervous to fucking talk in front of the camera. Let's go. Dial this in.
Well, I first I gotta call out fucking the Graham.
Why? What are we gonna call him out for? What'd you do?
This pizza before I destroy the whole box.
Yeah,
I had some.
kid's gonna finish your pizza.
Well, see, because what happened is I did my intro already when no one was here, and I was talking about how we're all gonna have matching cars, and I was like, well, Nick Graham's car here is probably gonna stay blue.
I'm broke.
Hold on, and I'm like, I'll tell you about that later. That's a pretty funny story. I'm gonna wait for him to get here.
What?
Were you listening to any of that?
I don't think you were
What's the
listening.
story?
All right, give it the Jimmy Oaks fucking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Today's episode.
All right, guys. Like every video.
Yeah.
All right, so you'll remember in one of my last videos, Nick here was doing some bolt-ons on a Subaru. Nothing crazy. Well, full bolt-on, mine is like turbo. About a month ago, he comes up to me at work and goes, "Hey, I got an idea."
It's a good idea.
And anytime Nick says that, I get worried because it's either something really good or really bad. He goes, "I'm gonna buy a rotated kit." For those of you that don't know what that is, it's basically putting a fat turbo on a fucking Subaru. So he goes, "I'm gonna buy a rotated kit." Meanwhile, he has a stock motor. And I'm like, "Nick, that's terrible idea." And he's like, "No, dude, it's gonna be great." He goes, "I watched a bunch of videos, like, you can do it." I'm like, "All right." Buys a rotated kit, right? Puts it on, goes to the dyno, car makes 450, right? Fast car. 3 weeks later,
Not even.
he calls me and goes, "Hey, we might need that short block sooner than we expected."
Yeah, I did say that exactly.
That nice paperweight over there.
Yeah.
That guy.
Bye bye.
Rod knocked the stock motor.
Yeah, that was quick.
And then buys a built motor, closed deck, pin mains, fire ring, fucking cams, built heads. Puts it all back on the car. Now it's gonna make like $650. But how much did that run you there, bud? Overall, altogether.
Well, probably like 25 grand.
So like 25 grand. So that's why his car might stay blue for
Oh, it's
the
not in
majority
here.
of the season.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Actually, I kind of want to take that apart
And just see
how bad. See what it looks like. If you put the 22 on the crank pulley and you can move the pulley and it's like ting ting ting, you like feel the fucking spun bearing. But I want to know if it has like cracked ring lines or anything. I want
I
to
bet you it
see
does.
what it looks like, you know. I also blew it up. I rod knocked it on a Saturday or on a Friday night. Drove it all the way home. Started it the next morning. Drove it all the way to work. Like 50. How far is work? 20 miles.
No, like 25 minutes, probably like 8 miles.
I'm cruising down the highway at 80, knocking away. Cause I got hammered, blew it up on the way home, woke up 2 hours late for work, got in the car, confirmed that it's
3 hours
fucked.
late for work.
Confirmed that it's fucked. Now I'm 3 hours late. Went to the gas station because for some fucking reason I was trying to convince myself that it wasn't knocking. I was like, oh, it's just fucking low on gas or something. Maybe it's the fucking what's it called? The fuel pressure regulator's making noise. Put gas in it, started knocking. Go through the Dunkin' Donuts drive-through. I'm at the window, giving him my card. It's like dun, 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 dun. And then I just drive it all the way to work. By the time I got to work and I pulled it in the shop, it was like got to like the chirping. It was like I didn't even know I was still running.
About to shut off.
Yeah, literally about to shut off on its own. And there it is.
Here she is.
Yep.
All right, so we got one side taped on. It fits pretty good. The door is a little weird, like closing it hits here, but probably gonna have to like massage it into place. Overall though, it looks pretty good. Don't got this side on yet, but the quality on these pieces is honestly pretty good. It has a nice smooth finish that the wrap will stick to in there. They're flimsy too, so they'll take a beating and not just shatter like regular fiberglass pieces. Probably not gonna have to cut off as much as I thought because it covers most of it. So probably just gonna have to trim the inner liner, just a couple inches. I thought I was gonna have to cut the whole panel out. But yeah, we'll get this mocked up, get some rivets in it, and see what we gotta cut. Deal with that.
I wish they did
Like these?
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to like get the door situated before we like start drilling holes.
I mean that's pretty good right there.
It is, right?
What is it hitting it?
Just barely.
Oh, it's hitting it at the bottom because it's sticking out like that.
Yeah, once you secure that, it should suck it back in.
I mean, let's be real, dude. You're probably gonna crack that pretty fast.
Come on, dude.
Like closing the door.
Yeah, but he never uses the back door,
Yeah,
so
that's
it
true.
really
Like,
shouldn't be a problem.
That's true. I'll know about it, so
You're right.
I'm not gonna do slamming doors.
Well, the only thing you can do is pull it down, but it's not gonna do that. So you can
Yo, roll the clip for the first event that he cracks
you
it.
could always shave the door a little bit. Like you only need
Yeah,
a little bit. And you got to think too, like all the little tiny imperfections, like in the fiberglass, like how it like doesn't sit flat like this.
Yeah.
When it's wrapped in shit and you're looking 3 feet away from it, you're not even.
Yeah, no.
This shit can probably be And I told him, I was like, all right, I'll watch some videos when I go home. And I got home and I was like,
Alright, so we got all the holes drilled for the fender. That's what I'm gonna cut out. I'm not gonna go crazy because there's really no need.
There's no need
The
to go
fender's gonna
crazy.
cover it all anyways. And then if I cut it all up here like everyone else does, I'll have to do like a bunch of fab and enclose everything so
Yeah.
smoke doesn't go. I'm probably still gonna have to do a little bit, but that's fine.
Least amount of cutting is best bet.
Yeah. Alright. No going back now.
all the way down to the back of the car. Put a fucking 48-volt battery in the back.
You heard it like pop?
Yeah, that's why I said, oh no.
Does this bring back memories?
A little bit. A lot of glue in here. A lot of glue.
Jesus, buddy.
Hey, he's not afraid. I'll give him that.
Like it was never there.
It's a great
Oh,
job.
you got some extra cushion now.
Yeah, huh? When Nick hits you.
Hey, I didn't hit anyone.
none of that.
Not a single fucking person that I hit.
Dude,
Oh, I hit you because he hit me. I didn't hit you, just me and you.
You hit me because you hit him.
Because he
hit him.
Hey, being the lead guy is pretty nice.
I
don't get hit at
I
all.
didn't tie. You get a better view at how your tires are wearing.
Yeah, just fucking look right in.
You should like mount a mirror back there. So what you can look out your driver's side mirror.
Just get one of those like giant traffic. Like,
Yeah, get one of those
like
so you can
the
look out the
fishbone
mirror.
ones, and then just look right
through
in.
that mirror to this one and see how your tires are
the
doing without even
tire.
getting
Yeah,
out.
look at the tire wear. I just won't even put the overs on.
Yeah.
We'll just keep it like this.
Just get a camera.
All right, so this side's cut and folded. All the holes are drilled for the panel. I'll come back and tack these in and then seam seal the whole thing to seal the cabin from tire smoke. You got this side mocked up with Clecos. Down here, it was kind of tricky just because everything was so munched from the accident. We had to like cut it and hammer it. I still got to cut the front a little bit, but other than that, it's on. It's gonna look pretty good. So I'll get that front piece cut out. I'll get the door piece mocked up and drilled, and then we'll cut this side, the slits, and fold it up. And that's gonna do it for those. The fenders and the bumper are gonna go on this weekend. And then it's just a few more things before she's ready. Now I'll get this mocked up. All right, so I got this side all cut and folded the best I could. I made them a little too short, but I'm gonna seam seal all that. And then I just gotta drill all the holes bigger, put the rivet nuts in, mount the panels. That'll be a different day once I get it back from fab work done. Other than that, there's gonna be, this autofocus just isn't working. There's gonna be a couple more videos doing the other stuff, putting the Wise Fab on, probably getting the kit fully mounted, wrapping the car, doing the livery, maybe a dyno video. See how I'm feeling. Other than that, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Like, subscribe, comment if you got any questions. Other than that, thanks guys.